Welcome back, guys, to another RB match in War Thunder. Today I'm flying the F3D-1, the very chubby looking naval fighter from the US-3 at 7.0 BR on the Hokkaido map in one of the strange mixed battles that at some point later in the night you will get quite often when flying jets, due to this strange, everybody is using quite a lot of different nations and different jets, so yeah, the matchmaker is mixing them up. Back to the F3D. Well, no, not now. Attacking the B-57 that was trying to pull in, and just with the first salvo I knocked out his elevator, shot it clean off, and we start off with our first kill right after takeoff. Still very slow. But, well, compared to some of the other jets, the acceleration is not that bad. If you take a Horton 229, for example, or some standard F80A and such, they don't really accelerate any better. In my opinion, this thing will accelerates pretty well in the medium speed range for a jet. 500-600 kilometers an hour, and only above 580, 600, this thing is a bit slow to accelerate. But it is very maneuverable, as we will later see in the match. When climbing, though, it's not a good climber. The energy retention in the climb is average at best. It's nothing special. There's definitely way better planes. If a Horton 229 has its speed up, it's definitely a more versatile fighter, or even the 262 can hold the energy better, in my opinion. But the F3D will definitely outmaneuver the 262. It even has a chance to maneuver against meteors. Maybe not in a sustained turn, but the initial turning is very good. And here we see Olga, which tries to fly away. I'm not sure why he thinks we have to. Wobbling around, missing quite a lot of shots, but the good thing with this plane, some cannon rounds, A&M3 cannons, and crit him, and well, it would be our kill, but the stupid Horton steals it and then crashes into the ground. Not sure what's wrong with him, but yeah, that's how it goes. There, it goes into the ground. But now we are in a very dire situation. Nobody from my team, including me, wants to climb, which is not good. Because the 262 and some of the other enemy fighters are having a better position here, especially this meteor. Making a mistake here to use the combat flaps will definitely too high speed ranges, and I ripped them off. But as you can see, our a meteor that's coming in at high speed is not really able to pull with you. I think they even have a chance to rip their wings. And now I'm trying to, well, help out my teammate, as is the F3D. That's on the team here. As you can see, the straight line speed is, well, average, nothing special. You can get way over 700, but holding the 800 or getting up to 800, you probably need to dive here. And the 262 is pulling up. And I knock him out. But F3D-4 is coming along. I am turning out of his way, but I'm getting slightly damaged here. The other meteor gets knocked out. I nearly get the shot in on the F3D-4 here. Could have gotten him. But another meteor is coming in. Which is not good in this situation. I have pretty much no ammo left. Forced to go for the head-on, but now I need to run away. The F3D-4 luckily gets taken out by a teammate. Very good. Very good from my team here to save me. And now, sadly, I need to leave my teammates alone to this meteor and 262, which will not end well for them. And yeah, going to fly back to bed. And we are approaching the runway. Situation is as follows. The enemy has 2 bombers and 2 fighters left, the 262 and the Meteor, while I have a Canberra, a TU-4 and an IL-28. So we are definitely at a disadvantage here. And I rip off my, because of the rip off flap, my approach speed is a bit too high, and I have to land on the fuselage because I ripped my landing gear. But as you can see, because of the flat big belly of this plane, landing on the fuselage is quite easy. The plane doesn't get damaged, the engines take all the damage. Perfect. That's what I always like about some jets, if you can do landing on the fuselage as well. Because from time to time you will damage your landing gear. And I'm gonna skip forward again. Okay, new situation. The Canberra is dead. Our IL-28 is dead. We only have the TU-4 left. The enemy 262 got shut down by our IL-28. Yeah, the enemy still has Meteor, I think a B-57, and another IL-28, which, as far as I remember, will crash. But now you can already see, because of the dot far in the distance, that the IL-28 and the Meteor are both on the runway. Now the TU-4 spots them. Very good for us. IL-28 luckily messes up the takeoff, I think. And the Meteor, well, is taking off right now. At this point I was thinking, must go faster, need to get him before he takes off the runway. But I was surprised how quickly the Meteor could take off. And he ducks underneath me. I get some hits in. Not enough. Pulling around. Quite a lot of speed by pulling around, but it makes the turn very well. The problem is your roll rate is not as good. F3D. Okay, we'll straight here. Meteor is just rolling out of the way, and I will only survive this situation because I have way more energy. Meteor is pulling up, throwing off his shots, turning around, cutting the engine. He doesn't have the energy to keep the plane straight, and I knock him out. And, well, now the situation is a lot better. Luckily the Meteor made the mistake to land on the forward operating base. He probably thought that it would take me, well, a bit longer to, to rearm. Or maybe he thought I also was a bomber or something? I'm not sure. Because landing on that runway is extremely risky. Very risky move. And we can see that the B-57 is on the runway. Now let's go skip forward again. And the B-57 is taking off, which is good. He was not camping on the runway to draw out the game. Tier 4 was flying through the AAA. And would have been an ace if the 229 hadn't stolen it and then crashed, but yeah. Still a good game. I think it showed that, yeah, it's not the fastest fighter, it's not the most, well, versatile plane out there, but at 7.0 it is a very, very tough opponent to face, in my opinion. The F3D, I like it more than something like the F80, definitely. Just because of the, it is so easy to fly. It is one of the most stable aircraft. It doesn't matter if it's RB or SB. It is a very stable firing platform that doesn't twitch around. The guns go where you aim them. You have the knockout punch of the ANM3s. With good ammo, yeah. So this was pretty much the state. It was when how I flew it. Engines, compressor, wings, and the airframe were already unlocked. Also the armament, because you need pretty much the cannon upgrades. Otherwise, the guns will just overheat constantly. Yeah. Currently grinding the F100D a bit, after finally unlocking the last French fighter, the MP45 2C. Next up I will probably grind out the MiG-19, but I will be flying some American jets in the near future, probably. And I will continue upgrading the F3D some more. It's definitely, will highly recommend it to anyone who loves to fly these entry-level jets. Because the matchmaker is most of the time not too harsh to you. And as long as you're not facing something like ME-163 Comets that climb up to a gazillion meters of altitude and then dive after you, and then can also outturn you, then you're pretty good. As long as you don't overdo it, and yeah, just don't expect to be the fastest fighter out there. Use your maneuverability and your good cannons, But I'm pretty sure we will have some success. That was pretty much it with the F3D, and see you.